The question of who the finest boxers in the world are is debatable. While examining important boxing statistics, there are a number of things to take into account, particularly a boxer's accomplishments and awards. It's pretty challenging to choose the top names to include in a ranking, because there have been so many legendary boxers throughout the history of the sport. But in today's video, we'll be talking about the top 10 boxers of all time. At number 10, Willie Pep. One of the finest featherweight champions in history, Willie Pep is renowned for his defensive qualities. There is a rumor that Pep even won a round without ever striking, since he forced his opponent to miss, albeit this is unconfirmed. Between 1942 and 1948, and 1949 and 1950, he ruled the featherweight class. Will-o'-the-Wisp had an 11-13 record, 5 knockouts in fights for world titles, and a 13-5 record when facing former, present, and future champions. He defeated some well-known figures, including Jackie Wilson, Manuel Ortiz, Chalky Wright, and Sandy Sadler. He has a record of 229 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw in 241 career fights. In 1990, he was formally inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. Willie Pep, a defensive maestro, and perhaps the best boxer in history pound for pound, had the ability to dodge hundreds of punches per fight, giving him the advantage he needed to win. Next at number 9, Henry Armstrong. As boxers gained weight to win additional titles, it was common to be a multi-division champion. But holding the title of uncontested champion across several weight divisions is on another level. In his professional career, Henry Armstrong has achieved just this by simultaneously ruling the featherweight, lightweight, and middleweight weight classes. No other fighter has been able to match it, despite the fact that it only lasted a short while in 1938. Armstrong won 18 battles for world titles against opponents, with the majority of those wins occurring in the welterweight division. Chalky Wright, Lou Ambers, Barney Ross, and Tippy Larkin have all been defeated by Homicide Hank. In total, throughout the course of his 14-year professional career, he recorded 149 victories, 21 defeats, and 10 ties. Armstrong briefly opened the Melody Room in Harlem when he stopped boxing in 1946. After the ceremonies and galas he attended later, he went back to establish himself in St. Louis, Missouri, where he retired in peace. He converted to Christianity, was ordained as a Baptist pastor, and became an advocate for young people, working to oversee the Herbert Hoover Boys Club. After that, at number 8, Roberto Duran. The 8th place on this list belongs to Roberto Duran, the greatest boxer from Panama. Duran had a career spanning over 33 years and won 4 titles in 4 different weight classes, primarily in the lightweight, welterweight, light middleweight, and middleweight categories. He only lost 16 times during his 119-fight career, winning 103, including 70 KOs. Duran participated in 21 title fights, taking 16 of them. Sugar Ray Leonard, Ken Buchanan, Davey Moore, and Ernesto Marcel were among Duran's most notable victims. When he won the Ring Magazine Comeback of the Year award twice in 1983 and 1989, he became the first and only boxer to do so, following a car accident in Argentina in October 2001, after which he went through a life-saving surgery. Duran entered permanent retirement in January 2002 at the age of 50. He had attempted to retire before in November 1980, June 1984, and August 1998, but changed his mind each time. Also at number 7, Jack Dempsey. Jack Dempsey, who was the first boxer in history to have gate receipts worth over $1 million as a result of his thrilling matches and performances, has the original title of boxing's cash cow. The great heavyweight boxer Dempsey revolutionized the sport by knocking out several of his opponents with such force. In his career, he defeated 43 of his 53 opponents by knockout. From 1919 to 1923, Manasseh Mahler held the title of heavyweight world champion. He also held the titles of first ever NYSAC and NBA World Heavyweight Champions. He competed in 67 fights over the course of his 12-year boxing career, winning 53 of them. He only lost 6 times, and his record included 8 draws. Next at number 6, Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao earned his spot in this top 10 ranking by becoming the only boxer in history to win 8 world championships in various weight classes. When the Filipino boxing prodigy made his professional debut in 1995, he weighed 106 pounds. Since then, he has gradually advanced to heavier weight classes and finished first After winning the flyweight championship in 1998, Pacquiao won the super bantamweight championship in 2001 by defeating Lelo Ledwaba. Since then, Pac-Man has moved up the weight classes, winning world championships at super bantamweight, featherweight, super featherweight, lightweight, light welterweight, welterweight, and super welterweight. The fights against Juan Manuel Marquez, Miguel Cotto, Oscar De La Hoya, Eric Morales, and Marco Antonio Barrera were among Pacquiao's most significant victories. After that, at number 5, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. holds the record for the most victories without a defeat in boxing, with 50 victories and no losses, including 27 stoppage victories. He has an impeccable record. After an Olympic bronze medal-winning amateur career, Mayweather transitioned to the paid ranks and became an instant sensation thanks to his faultless defense. Oscar De La Hoya, Manny Pacquiao, Marcos Maidana, Arturo Gatti, and Shane Mosley were among the notable opponents he defeated during his professional career. In addition to having the most wins without any defeats, Mayweather owns the record for the most world titles held at once, with 5, and is tied with Evander Holyfield for the most world title wins with 11 triumphs. Regardless of the sport, Mayweather has consistently been one of the top pay-per-view draws. As the highest paid athlete in the world, he topped the list of the 50 highest paid athletes published by Forbes and Sports Illustrated in 2012 and 2013, as well as the Forbes list once more in 2014 and 2015. In 2006, Mayweather founded his own boxing promotion business, Mayweather Promotions, after leaving Bob Arum's Top Rank. Moving on, at number 4, Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano, who has a career record of 49 wins and 43 knockouts, is another undefeated fighter on this list. He also competed in the heavyweight division, which is possibly the most well-known in the sport. Due to the fact that Marciano didn't pick his opponents back then and merely gave up boxing to focus on his family, he is rated better than Floyd Mayweather Jr. The heavyweight world champion with the shortest reach in history is known as the Brockton Blockbuster. By defeating Jersey Joe Walcott in the 13th round of their championship bout in November 1952, Marciano won his first taste of gold. He then successfully defended it 6 times against Archie Moore, Roland Lastarza, Don Cockell, Azard Charles twice, Jersey Joe Walcott, and Roland Lastarza. Sadly, a fatal plane disaster in 1969 resulted in his early death. Next, at number 3, Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson has had a successful career in the ring, having competed in approximately 200 fights throughout his 25 years in the game. He experienced lengthy victory streaks, including a 40-fight streak early in his career and a 91-fight run, largely because of his incredible power. Robinson won 2 division titles in the middleweight and welterweight divisions. Among the prominent individuals who Sugar Ray Robinson eliminated were Henry Armstrong, Jake LaMotta, Fritzy Zivic, Kid Gavilan, and Sammy Ango. He competed in 22 world title matches, winning 14, losing 7, and drawing 1. Robinson formally reserved his spot in the Ring Boxing Hall of Fame when he was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990 and 1967, respectively. After that, at number 2, Joe Louis. The second place on this list belongs to the legendary Joe Louis. The Brown Bomber gained notoriety for using such force that 52 of his 66 opponents were defeated. Louis set the record for the longest reigning world heavyweight champion by more than 11 years. Thanks to this strength, he is the only active heavyweight champion who has participated in the military while reigning. In world title fights, Louis amassed a record of 27 victories, 23 by knockout, and 1 loss. Notable victories over opponents like Max Schmeling, Jim Braddock, Jersey Joe Walcott, and Primo Carnera can be noted. The famous heavyweight lost just once by knockout in his final professional match against Rocky Marciano in October 1951, giving him 3 career losses overall. In 1990, he was made a member of the International Boxing Hall of Fame. The cultural impact of Louis extended much beyond the ring. He is widely regarded as the first person of African descent to become a national hero in the United States. His historic rematch with German boxer Max Schmeling in 1938 served as a rallying point for anti sentiment, both before and during World War II. He played a key role in the integration of the game of golf in America by competing in a PGA tournament in 1952 under a sponsor's exemption. Finally, at number 1, Muhammad Ali. On this list of the top 10, Muhammad Ali is the best boxer. After a fruitful amateur career that saw him win numerous awards, national championships, and an Olympic gold medal, Ali made a seamless transition to the professional sphere in 1960. He won his championship shot and defeated Sonny Liston in February 1964 after a 19-fight unbeaten run. Before Joe Frazier handed him the first loss of his career, he made the defense 11 times. The only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion in history, the greatest, wasn't deterred and managed to win the championship back twice more. He was also the first heavyweight champion to win the belt after coming out of retirement. Over the course of his numerous reigns, he made a total of 19 title defenses. In his 21-year professional career, Ali recorded 56 victories and 5 losses. Truly the king of the jungle. He participated in a number of famous boxing battles, including the well-known ones against Sonny Liston, Joe Frazier, the Thrilla in Manila, and George Foreman in the Rumble in the Jungle. When most boxers preferred to let their managers speak for them, Ali thrived in the spotlight and became well known for his colorful and contentious demeanor. Brilliant fighters, all of them. That's a wrap for this video. Which one of these fighters is your personal favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.